Friday, I'm dreaming a mile, I'm living about somebody. This feeling I wanna go with it, cause there's no way. Oh, hiding away from this tonight, this tonight. Can tell you all day, but the way you sit here staring across the room, babe. Shame on the game, just cut the shit beyond this. You know what you gotta do tonight, do tonight. Just when you can make me move, like it ain't a choice for you, like you got a job to do. Just want you to raise my roof.
Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the NYX Angel Veil. I'm just going to tap a little bit onto my face and then just kind of brush it into the skin as well, just to prep our skin really nice and beautifully for our foundation. I'm going to be using the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation from CoverGirl in the shade 205 and the L'Oreal in the shade 108. This is the Pro Matte. Then I'm going to be using my Morphe brush. This is just like a flat kabuki brush. This is the Y6. I'm just going to dab a little bit of both foundations onto the brush, as you can see right there, and then basically just tap it into the skin and then just start blending in circular motions and swiping. As you can see, I am going a little bit fast with this tutorial since it is pretty much in depth and I didn't want it to be like an hour long, so this is what I had to do to get it done and show you guys everything I wanted to. Next, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild concealer stick, and I'm just going to be using that to kind of like shape out my eyebrows and cover one little pimple that I had going on right there, as you can see, guys. Yes, we ain't flawless. We're beautiful, but not flawless. And yes, just gonna blend that into the skin using the same Y6 brush. This is from the Morphe limited edition collection. This is called the Gilded collection. Then I'm using some of the Too Faced eyeshadow primer for the eyes, just to set that beautifully, and then I'm just gonna dab that in with the same kabuki brush we've been using. I love Shadow Insurance. It's really nice. I just feel like it's a little bit oily or greasy feel to it. I'm gonna put some tape just so we get a perfect eyeshadow look going on here. Gonna go in with the Sweet Peach palette, which is of course the baby in this video. I'm gonna be using my Morphe Y10 brush. This is like a very big crease brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade White Peach and just kind of blend that onto the lower part of the brow bone, just the brow bone kind of up to the crease, basically just to create a nice clean canvas. And then the left over pigment we have, just going to put it all over the lid. And next I'm going to be taking the Y17. This is more of a small crease brush. It's still not too small, and I'm going to be taking these shades Puree and Summer Yum, which I love these two together. I'm just gonna blend that into the crease just to create a beautiful transition shade. I definitely do love it. I'm just gonna blend away until your hands hurt. Just kidding, guys. I swear it doesn't hurt. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Candied Peach, and I'm just going to be tapping that off. As you can see, it does have some fallout, and we're just going to put that on the bottom of where I just put those two colors. I would say it's like below the crease and into the crease a little bit. And yes, we're just going to blend those colors together, as you can see. Then I'm using this Color Tattoo shadow. It's like a cream eyeshadow. This is in the shade Bold Gold. It's number 40, as you can see right there, 45. It's a very beautiful true gold. And I'm taking the Y23. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that. This pigment was a little bit dry because I haven't used it. And basically this is what's going to give us a kind of cut crease. And the way I'm doing it is by using this eyebrow pencil to kind of shape out an oval shape onto my eyelid. And we're going to place this gold exactly where we want the kind of shadowy pigment to be, which in my case is basically all over the lid, guys. Seriously. This is a beautiful color. Even if you wanted to, you could just leave it like this if you wanted it more of a gold color and not the pink that I have on the other eye. So that's pretty much good. And now we're going to take the color Just Peachy. I love the shade. It's so beautiful. And I did wet it a little bit with the Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte spray. and that just gave me this beautiful foiled look effect, and I love the way this looks. I feel like it looks kind of like chrome, like a chromized color, metallized. Then I'm taking the Y20. This is more of a precision detail brush, but it's not too thin, and I'm going to be taking the color Summer Yum and just basically working on the cut crease. And then I did take a little bit more of Candied Peach and just blended that up by the brow bone, just so it looked really nicely blended together and not as harsh. Then I'm taking the colors Peach Pit and Delectable together, and I'm going to be using that on the outer V of the eye, just to kind of add some dimension to the look. We just want it to look really beautiful and kind of give it like a smoky look to it. I don't know, this reminds me of caramelized peaches and like, I have no idea, caramelized peaches and wine. I feel like that's what I think of when I see this look. It's really, really beautiful. I do love the way that came out. Just gonna work on blending that into the other color that we had on the lid. And I'm using my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I love this baby. This has got to be, I have to say, my holy grail eyeliner. I love it so much, and the tape definitely does help. As you can see, it looks like a mess, but I swear when we take that tape off, it's not gonna be a mess. And even if it is, we could just clean it off with a makeup removing wipe. So I take a long time with my eyeliner, guys, but here comes magic revealing time. Look at that wing, guys. Look at that. That is beautiful. Don't worry about the fallout. We will handle that. Great job, Amy. Great job. Okay, now I'm taking this other brush. This is the Y7. It's more of a like kind of chubbier kabuki brush, not so flat. I'm just gonna use that to remove all the excess. As you can see, it's coming off pretty easily. You can see where I have some like fallout, but you can also see how it goes away using this brush. So I really did love it for this. They're really, really soft. I love this collection, guys. Then I'm taking my NARS Creamy Custard concealer, and I'm applying that into triangles under my eyes to brighten up. I'm about to finish this, guys. I need to buy a full-size one because I fell in love with it. I want to try the Tarte one first, though. I'm also highlighting my nose just to make it more chiseled, and my brows. And then I'm using this LA Girl color to contour. Not exactly sure what the tone is. And I'm going to also contour my cheekbones. As you can see, I was just trying to make it even. Kind of didn't work. And then I also highlighted the top of my forehead, even though I really shouldn't because I have a pretty small forehead. Then I'm using a Y8 just to blend out the concealer and then the contour as well. We're just gonna blend. Blending is key, guys. Blending. That is, to me, the most important part of any makeup. So here I am just chiseling out that nose, making that contour look nice and seamless and flawless, so no one goes up to me and says, you contoured your nose. And as you can see, this really works like a beautiful bronzer, this LA Girl contour shade. I did find it a little bit hard to blend out, though. But yeah, you can see that. You want to always contour into like a 3, as I'm doing here using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I'm mixing here the medium and dark cocoa, and that's my favorite. And I do a 3 like on my forehead. Then on my forehead, I did more of the medium cocoa contour. Then I'm using this e.l.f. eyebrow brush to spoolie through my eyebrows. I already filled them in using the Cabral from Benefit that you can see right here. This is also my holy grail, guys. Love this thing. Then I'm using this mascara, which is from Mexico. Don't know where you can find it. And curling my lashes. Then using this other Morphe brush. I love this brush so much. It's so beautiful. This is the Y1. It's basically like your big fluffy powder brush. I'm just tapping off some powder that I had under my eyes. I forgot to mention that was the Laura Mercier setting powder that I put. Then I'm taking the Y2 and I'm applying a little bit of Peach Bellini from the Sweetheart from Too Faced collection blush. It looks really, really pretty, and just blending that out. It was my first time using it. I got this on sale for $15, guys. It was one of their 12 days of Christmas sale. and it was like the first day I had to get it because this is one of the ones that I was missing. Then I'm using this highlighter from Vintage. Got this in my BoxyCharm. This is in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm using this fan brush from Morphe as well. I love this fan brush. Love it, love it, love it. This is the brush Y13 in case you're interested. And then just apply that highlight. Love this brush for the highlight. I never found a fan brush that I loved as much as this one, guys. It is beautiful. You need it in your life. And that highlight looks amazing. It's like a pearly pink, but even though I'm a medium skin tone, I feel like it looks really, really nice. I'm just gonna highlight that nose and look at that highlight, guys. Glowing for the gods, I swear. Today I went out with my friends and they were like, look at that highlight. I was like, yes, I know. Couldn't hold back, guys. Couldn't hold back with that highlight. So now I'm taking the Y21. This is like a flat eyeliner brush. I use it more for like always under the waterline. And I'm applying a little bit of Delectable and spraying it with the Rainforest of the Sea setting spray that I have going on here. And I'm just gonna put it under my waterline, or my lower lash line, I guess you would call it, right? Just on the like outer part of my lower lash line. I'm gonna be taking the color Nectar, which is a very beautiful highlighty color. It has a little bit of like like a yellow peachy tone to it. I'm just applying that to the first third of my lower lash line, and then I'm also going to use a little bit more, pack it onto the brush and spray that as well, and then go ahead and use it as my highlight on my inner corners. Look at that, guys. Look at that highlight. This is such a beautiful shadow, guys. I love this. You definitely need this palette in your life. Then I'm finishing off this look with one of Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. This one is in the shade Kristen, and I love this color so much. I wear it so much. As well as Smashbox Driver's Seat. That one's also really beautiful. It's more of a light peach color that would also look really amazing with this eye look. And that is it, guys. Here we have it. Oh wait, no we didn't. I went back in with the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny just to kind of work on this cat liner in case you guys are interested. I wasn't completely in love with it. I kind of had to go in and finish it with the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but there you have it. You don't have to do this. This is optional, guys. And now let's see the results, guys.